War is a funny thing. Battles between people or species, for what? Land, power, resources? It's all a drain, normally a scheme by those who have power. Yet some species relish warfare. But only one species has mixed responses to war. Entering the galactic scene, humans were different. More violent, barbaric, brutal. Yet that was not all of them. Diplomats, scientists, farmers, with many more. Yet they also had fighters. Pacifism can only be broken with great threat. Pacifism or aggression is deeply engraved in the nature of species. Yet humans completely disregard this law. They simply decide when to fight, and when not to. There is no greater example of this than their numerous land battles, not only among themselves but in galactic conflict. One in particular occurred on July 18th, 2092. This dating format, of course, being from the humans. You all might be wondering why a battle that occurred over 100 years matters. This specific battle, I believe, is a great example of why we do not push new species to such the extent we did the humans. Luckily for this one specific battle, we have a recording from a history drone. The old tactic of recording historical moments. Recording begin. Sir, we've run out of ammunition, a short young man shouts. Obvious that tetanus or earplugs have blocked his hearing for some time. Bullshit! This man, a tall man with a small beard, yelled. It's true. We've looked in every corner of this ditch. We can't even find any gunpowder, the short young man says. He's become more quiet to a normal talking voice. Fuck me. Alright. I need you to gather everyone, Corporal, the tall man orders. Yes, sir, the corporal yells, running in one direction. He runs into another young man. He yells something at him and points the opposite direction. The young man takes off in a sprint. After a few minutes, roughly 100 men are gathered near the tall man. Men, we have run out of ammo, but that does not mean we have run out of spirit, the tall man begins, attempting to rouse the demoralized troops. I want you to remember who we left at home. I want you to remember who we are protecting. I want you to remember that we are soldiers, the tall man continues. The troops look at each other. Some pat on other shoulders, while some pray. While we live, those fucking Xenos will not pass this trench. They may have guns, they may have ammo, they may have range, but we have spirit. We have courage. We have the bravery to kill every last one of those sons of bitches. The tall man finishes. The troops look at him with newfound courage. Some shout words of encouragement. After a moment, the soldiers have gathered any implement that could possibly be used to kill something. Planks into clubs, knives into bayonets, shovels, scrap metal, bottles, all now used to kill one more enemy before hitting the ground once more. The tall man looks back upon the men. Young, old and wounded. In the end, they will be bodies. So I go silently into death. Men, charge! He yells. A chorus of voices rise. People yelling swears, people yelling charge, people yelling nonsense. The advancing cigarette forces are taken by surprise. Those at the front fire blindly. They hit the enemy and other soldiers in front of them. The humans are not deterred. The tall man, armed with a shovel, is hitting cigarette soldiers with unprecedented strength. The rest of the forces take at least one soldier down before falling themselves. The tall man is shot, yet it does not make him collapse or flee. He drives his shovel into one more cigarette soldier, one with a machine gun, and begins to open fire on the rest of the cigarette forces using one of their own weapons. The corporal, armed with a knife, is jumping around like a rabid animal, stabbing and cutting anything that tries to stop him. He is shot in the jaw. He falls to the ground. When the cigarette soldier turns his back, he pounces at it. Now, nearly jawless, the corporal lays bleeding out on the ground, next to friend and foe. The humans are victorious. The cigarette forces fall into a rout. The tall man is left standing with 7 other humans. The tall man looks around and sees the history drone. He smiles and waves before collapsing to the dirt. Recording end.